Hi everyone. It is Monday, which means we are moving towards a new week. Unbelievable that it is week 3, which means we are basically halfway through the semester. This week we're going to move to William Faulkner. Faulkner is representative of the genre we call Southern Gothic. Gothic is a genre most associated with Edgar Allan Poe, and Southern is a genre most associated with writers who lived in the South post-Civil War. Put those two together, and you tend to have writing that is dark, that has decay and destruction. The South wasn't so happy to have lost the Civil War, and so plantations were decaying, the way of life was gone. It was really an upset to the South. Very, very big change. And then you add these characters who really have these kind of strange traits and behaviors, and you find yourself in the world of William Faulkner. What Faulkner did is he created a fictional town. He grew up in Mississippi, and in order to really fully create an immersive experience, Faulkner creates this fictional town, fictional setting, fictional characters, fictional events, but all based on people that he grew up with. And all these characters are interwoven between his short stories and his novels, which he wrote many of. Some people find Faulkner a little difficult. I actually think he's brilliant, but you will decide on your own. You're going to read the short story Rose from Emily. I also put up a short film version of it. Please do not write on the film version of it. Just use that to help you visualize the characters, the setting, and the story itself. What you're looking at is Faulkner's use of a non-linear narrative, which means that he does not use chronological order to tell Emily's story. In fact, the story starts with Emily's funeral. So we really start at the end of her life and then go back in time and forwards in time and back in time. And I want you to consider why Faulkner's doing this. If you see at the beginning of this week's module, I also added something called Todorov's narrative, and that may help you a little bit. Todorov was a Russian theorist. His argument really was that every story, every narrative, every experience starts on what we call equilibrium. So it starts without any kind of, huge event, any kind of climax or conflict. And then what happens is over time, depending upon the length of the story, it could be anywhere from the 3rd page to halfway through a book, something happens that causes what we call disequilibrium. I like to think of it like a seesaw. On a seesaw, 2 people are evenly on their seats. The seesaw kind of stays in the middle, but once one person gets off, the seesaw will skew to one side or the other. So think of it like that. And once the disequilibrium happens, the goal is always to return to the equilibrium. A good example is our lives that we're living right now. We have been in disequilibrium for 5 months. And so we all want to go back to equilibrium because we're human beings. We want to be able to go outside. We want to be able to shop when we want. We want to see friends. And that's really, unfortunately, causing a return to this equilibrium. But as you read, kind of keep in mind these ideas. So you should be finishing up with Hemingway and moving into Rose for Emily. If you need help reach out to me. It was nice meeting those of you I've met so far who I didn't know. And if I haven't met you so far, please reach out to make an appointment with me. It'll take 5 minutes. It's just so you can see me and I can see you. I'll also be posting online office hours later this week. There's been issues with WebEx today, so I may not post them until late tomorrow. Hope you have a great Monday, and I will be in touch. Have a good one.